Hello, this is GLaserable from GamerFusion.com, and welcome guys to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about the hard raid. Yes guys, the hard raid and the hard gear and weapons we are going to be able to obtain from the hard raid coming this October the 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, once again guys, that's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this Friday, October the 23rd. So I hope all of you Guardians are ready, your gear is ready, and your light level is ready to enter that hard raid and defeat Oryx once again. Or will we be fighting Oryx? That is the question we must ask ourselves when entering this raid. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this gear and also the weapons. First off, we're going to start with the weapons and what we can expect out of each individual weapon part. As you guys know, there's a big difference between the weapons that we have now as opposed to the weapons. Pretty much they're all the same weapons, just the only difference is that this is the Harrowed version of the weapon. So the big difference would probably be the color schematics. As you see, we have a nice and black with a neon green color, which makes the weapons look really nice. We also get the advantage of these weapons that I'm hoping, if it's like previous Destiny content, most of, if not all, these weapons will come with an elemental damage. So basically, if you get the hand cannon, have elemental, scout rifle elemental. Currently, right now, all we have is kinetic damage weapons with the current raid, but I'm pretty sure that with the hard mode, we will be getting elemental damage. So let's take a look at the weapons. As you guys know, they're pretty much all the same weapons that we currently have in the database, or we currently have right now with the regular raid. The only big difference is the Harrowed. So it's pretty much you get an auto rifle, a Harrowed auto rifle, Harrowed scout rifle, Harrowed pulse rifle, Harrowed cannon, Harrowed sniper, Harrowed shotgun, Harrowed fusion rifle, Harrowed rocket launcher, and Harrowed machine gun. Now, one of the things I do want you to note is you're probably wondering, well, the only difference is the color schematics. The only difference is that you get elemental damage. What about the light level? So the light level on these weapons, I'm thinking this is pure speculation. We do know it's going to be higher than 310. But I'm thinking it's going to be weapons from 310 to 330. The reason why I say 330 is if you've been following my channel, you would know like about a week ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, I posted up a video telling you and entailing you that there's new weapons within the Destiny Armory that show up as 310. So I'm thinking these weapons are going to go from 310 to 330, which makes the weapons really beastly because you're going to be able to infuse these weapons to other weapons. Plus, not only that, a 310, smite will be deadly, especially when we play Trials or we play the Iron Banner, where light level matters just a tad bit. So definitely look out for these weapons to be at least 320. I'm pretty sure they're going to be 320, but I'm speculating that they'll probably be like around 330. So that is what we have for the weapons. So pretty much we get everything: auto rifle, scout rifle, pulse rifle, hand cannon, sniper, shotgun, fusion rifle, rocket launcher, and machine guns. So that's going to be really interesting. Now let's go ahead and dive into the armory. Not the armory, but into the gear. As you guys know, I'm going to go ahead and break this down per class or per character. So we have the hunter one, which has the helmet, and all of these are pretty much the same name as the other ones with the regular mode. The only big difference is the color schematics, which is black and also with green. Now currently in the database, we notice they have the same perks as they currently do, to the regular mode. Now this could change because we don't know if there's probably going to be a change within that, or if they're going to allow us to maybe forge this armor. Once again, another thing I do want to point out is that this armor could probably drop for 310 to all the way to 330. Now, like I said, once again, I just want to reiterate that it could be speculation that it'll go ahead to 330, but I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure it's going to go at least up to 320, speculating we will have a 330 armor. So we have the helmet for the hunter, we have the arms, the chest, and the boots, and the cloak, all Harrowed edition, as you guys see right there in the picture. We're going to go ahead and move on over to the warlock. Once again, we have a full Harrowed, pretty much Harrowed, all the way down, except for the bond. The bond is the Warm God's Moon. Now, this one actually looks really cool because it has that black, white, and green neon, makes it stand out. I really dig the gear just because I like the whole black and neon green. I think it makes the actual gear look very sexy. So really liking the Harrowed edition of this. Even if it's just pretty much the same gear with a different color schematics, it still looks really nice. Next up, we have the King's Fold for the Titan. And the Titan gear, once again, it's also Harrowed. We have the helmet, the arm, the chest, the boots, and the mark. The mark is called the Mark of the Old Challenge. It's also a black version of what we currently have now. But once again, like I said, the gear does look really, really, really cool. Next up, we also have something that you probably guys, if you guys have been following my channel, you guys were probably aware of. But we're also going to have a ship dropping, which is called the Agonarch Karve. Now, this one in particular looks really, really cool. It looks like a mini, I'm not going to say a mini dreadnought. It just looks really cool. It's like a nice structured, it kind of looks like if you put the Sword of Oryx across and then you got the little spikes. It looks really, really cool. I tend to like that, the way it looks and preserved. So this is going to be a ship that's also going to be dropping. There's a couple rumors going around, and these are just pure speculations. There's a possibility it might happen, so don't quote me if it happens. And if it doesn't happen, don't hold that against me. So there's a possibility there might be a Sparrow drop-in, and there also might be a specific shader drop-in for the hard raid. Now the shader in particular, this one got dropped as soon as they did the 2.0 patch. The shader was unlocked and was shown. And, a lot of people are speculating this is going to be the shader specifically for the hard raid. As you guys know, on all the different raids, we've always had a shader that has dropped within the hard raid. So maybe that shader has a little bit of legs to the rumor. As far as the Sparrow, I haven't seen no evidence of the actual Sparrow or within the database, but there has been a rumor circulating that there might be a Sparrow also dropping. One thing that's also being rumored is that there might be a exotic weapon of some sort that will probably drop in the hard mode. Once again, all of those three things are speculation, which is the exotic weapon, the Sparrow, and the shader. So don't quote me on that. Those are just speculations I wanted to mention to you guys, just in case they do drop. You guys know exactly that we were, we kind of mentioned them, but we're not guaranteeing that this will happen. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think of the hard raid? Are you guys prepared? Is your team ready to enter the hard raid? And don't forget, guys, we will be streaming the hard raid at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Friday. We will have our team ready and assembled to try to get, at least top 10 place within the speed run. So hopefully everybody will get some sleep and everybody will be up and running and ready to go for the hard raid. But let me know, what are you guys looking forward to picking up? Would it be the ship? Would it be the new gear? Would it be the new weapons? Are you guys really eager to get to 330 light? Let me know all that in the comment section down below. And don't forget, guys, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.